Hi guys, it's Pepe Styling here. You're welcome back to my channel. So in today's video is a continuation of the making of this dress. I've posted the cutting tutorial earlier, so do well to check it out. And I also want to apologize for posting this video a little bit late. I'm really sorry about that. So let's get right into it. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to cut out the yoke, and as you can see I gave half an inch all around it. Okay, so this is the bodice part. Okay, I've also gone ahead to cut out the lining piece, and I added interfacing. Okay, remember I said I won't be adding breast pad or anything to this dress. Okay, so I'm just going to go and join this with half an inch. Okay, so this is it when I'm done, and I've also gone ahead to iron it open. Okay, and also did the same for the lining piece as well. Also for the yoke, I've gone ahead to turn the neckline. I cut out 2 pieces of the lace and I used it to turn the neckline. So here I'm just going to fold this part into 2, and then I'm going to make a notch to get the center. Okay, and also I'm going to get the yoke as well. I'm going to fold it into 2 and notch the midpoint. Okay, so next thing I'm going to place it this way, right sides facing each other. I'm going to match the midpoint, holding it with a pin first. Okay, I'm going to go and join it with half an inch around that part. This is it when I'm done. I've also gone ahead to turn the lining. Okay, use the lining to turn the same part. Okay, so next I'm going to flip this open just like so, and I'm going to go and stitch the sides with half an inch. This is it when I'm done. Okay, so the next thing I've also done here is I've trimmed the armhole, okay, and also the half length. Moving over to the back, I'm just going to go and sew up the darts first for both the main fabric and the lining, and then I'm going to join it along the neckline, top stitch, and then turn it over and also sew the sides. Okay, so this is it when I'm done. I've gone ahead to turn the neckline, the side, and I've also gone ahead to stitch the darts. So here is it when I'm done. So next I'm going to stitch up the zipper allowance. Okay, so coming over to the skirt part, that's the down part of the dress. Okay, I'm just going to place the lining piece, okay, on the main fabric, right sides facing each other. So this is the down part. Just going to go and join it with half an inch. Okay, so this is it when I'm done joining with half an inch. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to pull this over to the waistline, just like you see me doing. Okay, then I'm going to go and stitch it on the side with half an inch, and I will do the same for the back as well. So this is it when I'm done. I'm just going to turn this inside out. Okay, and then I'm going to go and give it a good press. Okay, so here I've ironed it all out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to place, this is the upper part of the dress. I'm just going to place it along the waistline, making sure that they are matching in the center. Okay, I'm going to hold it down with pin, and then I'm going to go and join this with half an inch, and I'll also bring the down. This is the down part of the back, and I'm also going to go and join it with the bodice with half an inch. So this is it when I'm done. Next I'm going to go and close up the side with the body measurements. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to do that, and then we're going to move over to the sleeve. Okay, so first thing I'm going to form an elastic casing here by folding this part. Okay, and then I'm going to go and gather this piece up and then attach the sleeve to the dress. So this is what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so this is where I added the elastic, and I also gathered this part up. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and this is the back. Okay, just like what I said when I was cutting this dress, it doesn't need a slit. Okay, just from the hip line take the same measurement all the way to the hemline. Okay, the dress doesn't need any slit at the back because the net is going to cover it. Okay, so next now is where we're going to place the net. Okay, so from this part I measured 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches, and this other side I'm going to mark 11 inches. Okay, so what I marked in this video was about 12 inches, but I had to adjust it back to 11 inches. Okay, I'm just going to mark it down, and then I'm going to use a straight ruler to rule a line. Okay, just try to make it fainting because you're marking on the right side of the fabric. Okay, so I'm just going to connect it just like so, and I'm going to mark the same point at the back, just like you see me doing here. I'm just trying to check to make sure that it's not going to pass through the zipper. Okay, so I'm just going to rule the same line on the back. Okay, so now to determine the length of the net, I'm just placing my tape on my half length. Okay, and then I'm going to determine how long I want this dress to be. It's going to be a midi dress. Okay, so from this point, from that 6 inches mark, I'm going to determine the length. Okay, so what I have here is about 25 inches. Okay, 25 inches, so that will be the length I will be cutting the net. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to fold the net. So what I have here is about 8 yards of net. Okay, so I'm just going to measure out the 25 inches that we got from our measurements. Okay, and I'm going to add extra 1 inch, okay, to it, and then I'm just going to cut it out. I'll be cutting 2 of this because I want to the net is going to be layered into 2. Okay, so I'm going to cut another one here. Okay, so this is the net. Next thing I'm going to do now is to place them over each other. Like I'm going to layer it into 2. Okay, because I want it to have some kind of fullness. I'm going to go and gather it up. Okay, so to determine the length when you gather the net, you're going to measure this and times it by 2. Okay, so this is it when I'm done. I left 1 inch on the tip before gathering it. Okay, as you can see, I did not start from the very tip. Okay, so I'm going to measure it to be sure that it's up to where I will be placing it on the dress. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to hold it just like so and go and stitch it up. I'm going to join it on that part. Okay, so this is it when I'm done. I'm just trimming off the excesses that I have here. Okay, so now next I'm going to turn it so that this part will be on the inside, and then matching it on the zipper part, that's the joining that we have on the back. Okay, I'm just going to place it just like so, and I'm going to hold it with pin. Okay, so when you're placing it, you're following that line that we drew earlier. Okay, we're going to be placing it on that line that we drew. Okay, so when you're doing this, ensure that you're not pinning the other side of the dress. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck in the dress. Okay, just watch what I'm doing. I'm going to tuck in the dress just like so. Okay, I'm just going to take time and arrange this. Okay, you don't have to rush, just have to take your time and arrange it. Make sure that it aligns with the line. Okay, the line that we marked earlier on the dress. So next I'm going to pin this all around. Before going over to stitch it, I would advise you pin it because it will make it easier for you when stitching it down. Okay, so when sewing this on the sewing machine, you have to take it one step at a time. Like, you really need to be careful so you don't stitch on the other side of the net or the other side of the dress. Okay, so when you stitch, okay, you check to be sure that there's no dress under it. Okay, and when you're stitching on the gathers line. Remember that we left 1 inch at the tip of the net before gathering it. Okay, so make sure that you're following the line that were marked on the dress. Okay, So please just take your time. It can be a little tricky, but just take your time. Okay, so this is it when I'm done, and this is what it looks like. You see how beautiful the dress is already coming up. Okay, you can decide to make this net fuller. You can decide to make it more fuller. It's totally up to you. Okay. Okay, so next is to trim off the net, to trim the net. Okay, if you want it to be slanted like this, you can leave it, but we want the length to be equal. So placing the tape from the half length, I'm going to mark the length of the dress. Okay, so I'm just going to place the same thing, place the tape from my half length, and then I'm going to mark the length that I want this dress to be. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it just like so. Okay, ensure that you're trimming off the net carefully and equally. Okay, so this is basically it, and then I'm going to trim off this part, the little excesses, to make this part to be even. Okay, this is what the back looks like. Okay, so our dress is ready, and this is what it looks like from this part. Okay, so this is the finished look of the dress. Very beautiful and very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, and to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye.